Hey everybody, it's me East Coast Pete. We're back at you with another Mid-Rock Crisis. Today we're going to talk about the Scorpions. Scorpions are a German rock band formed in 1965. The classic lineup was Klaus Mean, vocals, Rudolf Schenker, rhythm guitar, Matthias Jabs, lead guitar, Francis Buchholz, bass, and Herman Rarebell on drums. And Schenker is the only continuous member. In the 70s, with Uli Jean Roth, the music of the Scorpions was called hard rock. After Jabs joined, the music became more accurately described as heavy metal. Throughout the 80s, the band received positive reviews and commercial success. They avoided the lure of synthesizers so prevalent at the time. Their single Wind of Change was released around the time of the fall of the Berlin Wall and became their bestseller at 14 million copies. That's for a single. Their releases have reached gold or platinum levels 200 times in different countries. This band actually began as a beat group, as in Mercy Beat or Birmingham Beat, just in Germany. Lineup changes and signs of the times caused their evolution and success. In 1972, the Scorpions opened for UFO and lost Michael Schenker, who agreed to join UFO. A friend of Michael's, Uri Jean Roth, was introduced and helped the Scorpions finish their tour, after which they broke up. But then another band known as Dawn Road had soaked up ex-Scorpions and decided to change their name to the Scorpions. This was the lineup that rose to fame. And in 1974, the album Fly to the Rainbow introduced the new, improved Scorpions to their audience, who were glad to have them back. German producer began a long collaboration with the Scorpions and helped them to become pioneers of heavy metal. In the States and in England, punk was replacing psychedelic and arena bands, but not yet in Germany. English bands like Black Sabbath survived, barely, and the heavy metal banner was unfurled. The Scorpions released In Trance in 75 and Virgin Killer in 76 to seal the deal. The sleeve art featured a very young nude girl behind a pane of broken glass. The sleeve was pulled in some countries, but the strength of the music guaranteed success, regardless of the exposure. Follow-up album, Taken by Force, was given a huge promotion by RCA, but Roth left to form his own band, Electric Sun. The Scorpions recruited Matthias Jabs. The Scorpions then left RCA and signed with Mercury in the US and Harvest/EMI Electrola worldwide. Michael Schenker returned to help record Love Drive, and this gave the Scorpions 3 guitarists, but only for the tour. Now, bands with 3 guitars was not unheard of. Think of Iron Maiden, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Pearl Jam, Blue Oyster Cult, Queens of the Stone Age, Radiohead, the Eagles, Lynyrd Skynyrd, all had 3 guitarists. But that is a lot of ego to deal with. In 1980, Animal Magnetism was released. The sleeve art showed a girl kneeling and a Doberman Pinscher sitting in front of a man. PC was still a long way off. Means vocal cords began experiencing throat problems after surgery. His singing career was in doubt. He did recover, good as new. Blackout album went out in 1981 and it went platinum. In 1984, their single Rock You Like a Hurricane and the album Love at First Sting went double platinum in just 3 months. MTV aired videos for Rock You Like a Hurricane, Bad Boys Running Wild, Big City Nights, and ballad Still Loving You contributed to the album's success. Heavy metal band can have a ballad every now and then, can it? Tours, and more tours. 4 years worth. 1988 saw the band back in the studio, road weary but polished. Savage Amusement showed a more mature approach similar to what Def Leppard was putting out. This year, the Scorpions became only the second Western group, not American, to play in the Soviet Union after Uriah Heep. The 90s was less frenzied, and the Scorpions became more metallic than melodic. Or flipped the coin to produce more ballads. The popularity of the 80s was a memory album. Eye to Eye included pop and techno, and the fans evaporated. Resorting to metal with the album Unbreakable proved to be too little too late, but the album Hour I Went to 63 US in 2007. A 3D DVD was released. Wait, where's my 3D glasses? You can throw them out. Did you throw them away? Fuck. In 2015, the Scorpions announced a 50th anniversary re-release of their work in remastered deluxe versions. Motorhead's drummer Mickey D was recruited for a world tour and then became a permanent member. There's talk of a new album to be released in 2020. Here's the discography. 1. Lonesome Crow in 72. Move along, folks. Nothing to see here. 2. Fly to the Rainbow in 75. Now, why is it that man wearing a milk carton on his head? Classical scritchy sounds from the guitar necks. They had a million scritchies. I can see why these guys went metal. Hard rock wasn't working, so not so much. No. 3. In Trance, 75. Dark Lady Rocks. Thank God. These songs sound like Scorpions. It's a darn good album. Way better than the first two. And 4. Virgin Killer in 76. The line between hard rock and heavy metal is often blurred, and this album is like that. Heavy metal bands from the 70s can't be judged by today's standards. 5. Taken by Force in 77. 6. Love Drive in 79. 7. Animal Magnetism in 1980. Make It Real, Not Fantasy. The sleeve art is kind of not PC. It's not why you pick up a Scorpions album for politically correct sleeve art. But it shows that the times, they still are changing. That aside, I kind of do like this album. Guitars are consistent. 20th Century Man, I believe, is the best cut. 8. Blackout in 82, and Love at First Sting in 84. It's only 84. 10. Savage Amusement in 88. 11. Crazy World in 90. Still rockin'. 12. Face the Heat in 93. Still rockin'. 13. Pure Instinct in 96. And they are still rockin'. And 14. Eye to Eye in 99. Now, what happened here? it's just a detour into pop and funk. You can probably skip this one. 15, Unbreakable in '04. It's a new generation, Love 'em or Leave 'em, deep and dark, borderline blood too hot, could be a mid-rock crisis theme song. 16, Humanity, Hour 1, 2007, and 17, Sting in the Tack in 2010. And 18, Return to Forever. In 15, this is not the Chick Corea band. Gypsy Life, Bye Bye Girl, they are like a recent Styx now. We built this house, we are the glue. We built this house on a rock. Plus 29 compilation albums and 43 music videos. And it's not even krautrock. Thanks everyone for being with me. This is Midrock Crisis. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. See you.